Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of our Ark Survival Evolved Let's Play. And this episode, I don't know, I know for a fact I want to work on taming a high level female Thylacoleo. Let's drop that, also so we can refresh the spoil timer. But yeah, I want to work on taming a high level female Thylacoleo. I don't know if I want to go over to the island and work on the artifact of the massive, or see if we can get another high level Rex. That's what I don't know. Or try and tame a Uranus, but I really don't want to do that. So it's probably going to be one of either artifact the massive or taming another Rex. But right now, let's just focus on a Thylacoleo, because heck, we could maybe just do some Thylacoleo breeding if it gets down that. Right now I'm just gonna wait for this meat to finish cooking up, and then I'll see you probably over at the Thylacoleo area. I'm kind of thinking with the map thing, because I've been thinking about which one I want to go to next, and I'm really not sure still. As much as I want to, because like of the paid DLC maps, I'm kind of 50-50 split between Extinction and Genesis. But the thing, I'd probably pick Extinction first, but the thing is I also want to go to the non-story arcs, so I don't know. I mean, I want to start one, I just don't know which one to go on to first. Mainly because it's just I don't know anything about them. And the thing is, like, I was thinking maybe Crystal Isles, because that map looks kind of neat. The only thing with Crystal Isles is obviously the Crystal Wyverns. And whereas I want to get a Crystal Wyvern, if we get a Crystal Wyvern, I don't want to use it to, well, I don't know. Because I was going to say, I don't want to use it to get a Wyvern from Scorched Earth. Because I just kind of feel like that's a little cheap. At least for me. But in fairness, when I got my Wyvern last time I played through, I used a Rock Drake. What is that? Oh, it's a Thylacoleo. Okay. It's an interesting spot for it to be in. I hit the tree. Huh. But yeah, I don't know. I don't really want to start the Central or Ragnarok, but like Valgero or the Crystal Isles, I'd be kind of interested in starting. How'd you even get yourself into this situation? That's an interesting place to get stuck. Oh, and it just got shot out. I don't want to get stuck there too, though. Okay. But yeah, I think maybe Crystal Isles is where I'll focus on going next. I don't know, the only put off for it for me is the Crystal Wyverns. Like, that's the only reason I don't want to go there. Because once I get a Crystal Wyvern, it's just gonna be super tempting to use it on here to get a Wyvern. I don't know. I would need to look up though, like before I go to any of those maps, I need to look up what spawn spots are like relatively close to, what spawn spots are relatively close to an obelisk. Because I don't want to spawn at a random spot and then be like halfway across the map from an obelisk. Because, I mean, that would just be bad. Because then we wouldn't be able to get our stuff or our dino back easily, and it'd just be painful. So yeah, I don't really know, because yeah, I'm still thinking about it. But I just figured I'd let you know. I've kind of narrowed it down probably to either Extinction, Yeah, I've probably narrowed it down to Extinction, Valgaro, or Crystal Isles. Actually, okay. Because I've seen some stuff on Crystal Isles, and I've seen very minimal also on the center. Ragnarok I probably saw a long time ago when I was, like, before I had any of the story arcs. So, but like, I know for a fact I've never seen anything on Valgaro. So I know nothing about that map. The only thing, the only thing I know about it is it has like an aberration section. You look really neat. You're like all black with gray stripes on your side. But yeah, all I know about it is it has like an aberration section, I'm pretty sure. So that just sounds neat. But other than that, I don't know anything about it. I'm assuming it has the same bosses as like Ragnarok or the center or something like that. But yeah. Now that I think about it, Valgaro might be an interesting next step. So, yeah, that might be where we go next. We'll see. That's not an obvious spot for where a rock elemental would be. Not at all. Not like the rock is just kind of floating off the side of a little hill thing. Ha! It's kind of funny. Sniped. Oh, there's one. You're 130. Wait, what gender are you? Oh, you're male. No. No. I need a female Thylacoleo, and that's the first one over level 100 I've seen. Why? And it really wants to be behind me, so I can get. Oh, that's so painful. Why can't you choose female? I've been out here for like, what, maybe, let me check the recording time. I've been out here for about, probably an hour and 20 minutes, just looking around. And we have decently bad heat stroke. So I'm gonna keep going for a little bit, but if our heat stroke is too bad, I'm gonna turn back. Finally! Okay, oh no, I don't want you mad at me. You are female, right? I thought I saw female, and I just saw there was 3 digits. Oh, you're female 140, that's nice. Okay. Okay, I've been looking around here for so long, and after having to, get rid of the whatchamacallit, after having to get rid of the, what was it, was a 135 or something, right? The male Thylacoleo that was high level. After having to get rid of that one, that was just like the most painful thing. Hasn't been too long since it's been like 30 minutes, but still. Alright, where did you go? There you are. This is you, right? Yes it is. I just saw the 40 and I was like, wait, is that a different one? But nope, it's the correct one. Alright. I just basically hope this one has better health than our last Thylacoleo, because the last one we have has decent melee damage. Actually, I can fly through here. Oh my god, that took so long though. At least it cooled down enough a while ago for our heat stroke to start going away. Because that was starting to get annoying. It got all the way up to like almost 50%. I'm just gonna throw you out again and ride on you. Well, I guess if this one starts getting super bloody, we'll know if it has low health. Alright, and it's out. Okay. I started using the long neck because it looked like it was getting kind of low. Oh, you were fine. Let me get my arrows back there. There we go. Oh, your health is much better. Melee damage is lower, but that's fine. I'm gonna put its stats into Dodo Dex. Alright, so this Thylacoleo is actually pretty good. It has high health, everything else is average, and there's a sandstorm coming, which I'm not looking forward to, because sandstorm. Yay. I'm gonna go get some prime meat from down here, unless an ovis spawn, but I kind of doubt it. So yeah, I'm just gonna go look for some prime meat, and I guess I'll bring you back when it's tamed. Oh no, there's one over there. Oh, an ovis, perfect. Okay. I don't want the pelts, because that's heavy, but we have mutton at least. And mutton is much better than prime meat for taming creatures. I'm surprised we got onto that. But anyways, yeah. This has already been a long episode for me. And it's probably still relatively close to the beginning. I have no idea. So that's fun. Okay, finally tamed. That took a while. I'm gonna name this one Sarah B. Because that is Simba's mom in The Lion King. And we have Mufasa. So then when we get a Thylacoleo baby that we want to imprint, we can name it Simba. And you didn't have any preserving salt on you, did you? No. Wait. Oh, and we should look at your stats. We did lose a couple levels. That health is actually pretty good. Melee damage actually turned out decently well as well. But mainly I just want the health because Mufasa has some decent melee damage already. So I will go back to base, and I think in this episode, instead of going and taming a Rex, I will probably just go and try and breed the Thylacoleos until we get one that we want to keep, and then try and raise that one up. That sounds like a plan. Okay. So I'm gonna need Scar's saddle. I'm just gonna move these guys. Oh yeah, and you lost a couple. You lost 4 levels. Cause this one was Mufasa was a 150, if I remember correctly. So that the max you could get off that is level 224. So they both lost a couple levels. But I probably shouldn't have them facing this way either. If we're gonna breed them, they're actually they are the same color. They're both exactly the same color. Okay. That's kind of unfortunate how they're just like the gray. Because it looks good, but having some variation. Like I like how Scar has kind of this like brown on his sides and then like a light brown underbelly and like a black back. But it's fine. Anyway, so Mufasa has only 3,700 health, but 371 melee. Oops. And you have 6,400 health. Who has the higher weight? Because since these are you do. So since these are the ones what we're breeding for is like a really good Thylacoleo, because obviously it's going to be the one that we're going to use in the caves here on Scorched Earth. But also the main reason I want to get this is because I want a Thylacoleo that we can take onto other maps with us, which is one reason why I'm going to be breeding in the good weight and the stamina as well. So it'll take a couple tries, I bet. If we get it on the first try, we're super lucky. But yeah, I'll get to work and let you know if we get any mutations or anything special. I kind of doubt we'll get mutations, but we'll see. Ooh, this one's even higher level than the last one. Let's check. Ah, your tail got in the way. Oh, I don't want to pick you up. I don't want to pick you up. I want to pick you up. Okay, so you do have the health, and you have the stamina, have the weight, have the melee damage. Alright, so actually wait, 375. Do you have a mutation? You might have a mutation. Nothing looks different on you. You don't have a mutation. Why do you have 375 melee damage? Or am I just blind? I might just be blind. No, that's 371. And you have 354. Why do you have 375 melee damage? But you don't have a mutation. I'm so confused. I mean, I won't complain because that just means it's better, but I'm just like super confused. And actually, before we raise this one up, I need to go and get a bunch of prime meat and a bunch of fish meat and cook that up, because that would be kind of important. And also I should disable mating, because we have the one we want to keep. Oh, and let's name you Simba. I think it's with an I. Simba. There we go. Okay, so I'm just gonna leave Simba in there, and I'll go get a bunch of prime meat, fish meat, and possibly prime fish meat if I can somehow get some. I don't know. Oh, and you need your saddle back. Okay. So yeah, I will be back. Alright, so I just looked it up, and saber-tooth salmon do not spawn on Scorched Earth, so I don't think there's a way of getting prime fish meat on here. So I'm just gonna go get regular raw fish meat, and just if the Thylacoleo asks for prime fish meat, then I'll just put it in the crowd pod and throw it back out, like I'm going to if it asks for kibble. But we can still get regular fish meat. Okay, so I'm going to have a little bit of each. I'll just leave the cooked meat that we're eating on my bar. But I'm gonna need all this, and then a little prime meat. Oh, you know what? We don't have any jerky. I'm actually gonna make a preserving bin and wait for a little. Because jerky takes 30 minutes to make. I completely forgot you need jerky for imprinting. And this has already been a long recording episode as it is, and I want to get this imprint done before the end. Oops. So, I think there's just going to be a lot that I'm going to pick up if it wants. And I think I'm going to just raise the Thylacoleo up in here, because I can pick you up when you're done and throw you outside. And you need raw meat, so I'll put some raw meat on you. There we go. So yeah, just wait, and I'll work on imprinting this guy. Maybe it's a good thing I'm choosing to raise Simba up in here, because a super heat wave just started. So yeah, and see, if I go outside, I'm probably gonna get hot. Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm not like burning hot. Any phoenix? Probably not. Nope. No phoenix. Didn't really expect to see one, but yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna go back inside before I actually start like burning to death. So yeah, almost to the first imprint. But yeah. Alright, so it looks like this is the last imprint, or this should be. You want cooked fish meat? 20%. Yep, 100% imprint. Alright, so you have 503.9 melee, that's really good, and 9,000 health, that's also really good. I'm gonna need to force feed you some meat though, so you heal that up. So we can put all this away now though. And also, I figure Scar, since he was our original Thylacoleo and we used for everything, he deserves to keep his saddle, so I'm just gonna make a new saddle for Simba. And I'm actually surprised we had all the materials in here already. Because actually this whole time, this whole entire episode, and this is the longest one I've recorded in one sitting so far, I've been smelting up metal. So we have quite a bit of metal now. But yeah, I have a saddle for you when you fully raise up. Alright, so we have an imprinted Thylacoleo now. I just have to pick you up and take you outside. And I guess, I mean, I do want to try and level Simba just a little. Or maybe, I mean, I don't know. I want to give Simba some meat so we can heal Simba. And also, another reason I wanted an imprinted Thylacoleo, see 170 movement speed, whereas the regular ones have 130. I don't like putting stats in the movement speed because it's not that worth it, but like Simba is noticeably faster now. And yeah, plus we have a little buff in the top right because we're imprinted, which means we take 100, or imprinted 100%, which means we take 30% less damage from things when we're riding Simba, or Simba takes 30% less damage from things and does 30% more damage when we're riding Simba, which is really nice. Plus there's that base stat boost. And before I pump any levels, that's not the right button, I want to just see how hard Simba hits out of the gate. 262, that's really good. That's actually already more than Scar hits for after all the levels I've put into Scar's melee damage. Plus over 1,000 weight, that's so good for over 1,000 weight is so good for when we're gonna be going on other maps. And I'm just gonna feed you all this meat right now just to heal you up. And I guess I'll bring you back when Simba's healed up. I'm not gonna put any levels in though until we're back. Alright, so finally full health. Let's see what you get from some of these. You get a lot of health. Okay, what's your melee damage increase? That's a lot too. I'm just gonna give you that much and then that much. And we don't need to heal that. I just want to see what you hit for right now. And then I guess I'll close this out because I have been recording for quite a while now. Oh, 323. That's so much already. And we've barely leveled you up. Wow. Okay. I already know Simba is going to be a very good Thylacoleo for us. Alright. Anyways, I think that's gonna do it for this episode. Wow, this was a long one to record, but it was oh so worth it. Because Simba is amazing. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.